Hello, everybody. Can you hear me okay? Valerie, can you hear me all right? I might have to move the camera up a little bit closer. Hi, Pauline. Hi, Amanda. Hope everybody's having a great holiday weekend. We'll see if we can't get some people in here for chit chat. Any questions anybody might have about our weekend coming up? So let me know if you can hear me all right. I'm not used to being outside. Hi, Geneva. Can't wait to see ya. Can you hear me okay? Hi, Twist. We must be lagging. All right. Hello, you hear me? Okay, good. So we are getting closer, aren't we? Hi, Doug and Connie. I got your message. If you want to set up, that'll be fine. Crystal clear. Okay. Um, if you start hearing background noise, I can muffle it a little bit. So I am sitting right now, right outside Drummies. This is where Valerie, right, Val, is going to bring her tent so we can sit under it. Um, and Miss Kay will be right to the right of me here. I'm so excited. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Sean. Hi, Dirt Road. Hi, Geneva. Yes, that's our marsh back there. Hello, Mary. Mary, it is just fine. We had a couple people want to come set up late, Doug and Connie and Mary and Bill. That is just fine. Okay, that's just fine. All right. So it's going to be interesting because there's going to be a lot of people setting up that haven't set up before, and um, it's going to be a lot of fresh stuff. I've actually been setting up my part of our flea market in the back barn, and we got a lot of cool stuff. Cheers, cheers, cheers. So before we get started with tea stock, I had to share something with you. I don't know why I get so sentimental over this, but I was going through a bunch of books that I was putting out, and it just saddens me. I want to tell the story. I want to tell the story of what's in this book from this yearbook from 1955. It's from Kendallville, Indiana. And remember in the day when everybody signed the yearbooks. And this yearbook is like 1955, okay? So I was reading all the signatures and everything. I wonder if they even do that anymore. And so this guy's name was Jim, and he graduated in 1957. And his sweetheart, look at that, his sweetheart was a year older than him, and her name was Bonnie. So I don't know why I feel the need to show you Bonnie and show you Jim. I know it doesn't mean anything to anybody, but I think it's fun. So let me see. I had him here. Where is Jim? And then I'm going to read you the letter of a typical date. Look, there's Bonnie. See Bonnie? That's Bonnie. That's his sweetheart. And class of 1956. And this is James. And apparently, James had a twin sister sitting next to him. Well, I just want to read this to you just to start today off, and then we'll talk about Tique stock. Because it's just a typical high school experience. Jim, to a wonderful guy who showed me many years of good times during the 8 long months that we were sweethearts. I'm wondering back in the 50s if it was normal for the guy to be younger than the girl. I don't know, but these two were. Remember, our late hours just couldn't make you go home, and our telephone calls and bills of $2.50. So they were all worried about their telephone bills of $2.50. Our double dates with Kay and Vern, our pictures that we took, and the time you had a flat tire in my drive when it was so very late, and the many times we went roller skating together. You learned to skate backwards, but I never have, even yet. But I can make you laugh. Remember all the times we said, I'm sorry. we did have fun, didn't we? What happened? Take care of yourself, Jim. Have fun, be good, for these are the best years. They are the years that will tell the future. Oh, he says, it's nice to see you in your car. I know you wanted one. To success in your future, barrels of luck, and may you always have the best of everything, Bonnie. Don't let all those gals get the best of you, Jim. Anyway, I don't know. It's silly, but I just can't sell something like that and not know the story of the two that were in there. I guess I'm sentimental. Hi, Steven. But it's like, okay, those are um a typical high schooler. Jamie, what year did your parents graduate? That's from Kendallville. I'll give you those when you come. I'd rather have them go to somebody that it means something to if it just happens to be the year. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, anyway, the story of Bonnie and Jim. Um, so yeah, I was going out and we are there's two buildings here. The first one is the Quonset building with the round top, and then the back one is the pole building. And in the pole building, oh, you have to know, I got 3 or 4 books like this. I'll save them for you, Jamie. Maybe you got relatives in there. Um, so the back building, I'm starting to unpack some of those totes from our storage units and put them out for our end of the flea market. So those I've been working on today and getting out books and there's a lot of reference books and all kinds of stuff out there I'm going through. And uh, the One World clothing is coming. I'll put it out there. So what else is back there? Oh, some bedding and some glass, the typical stuff. But we put up at the end of the auction barn here, we put up another canopy so that if we overflowed, we'd have people that could sit outside under the canopy because it's going to be warm. So remember when you're coming out to kind of plan for that. And of course, we know what to do when it gets warm. Make sure you have water. Make sure you have a chair. Bring your own chair. And we do have a few shade trees. So, okay, is there any questions about Tique stock? Feel free to ask anything you want. For those of you that are just coming on, I'm going to show you, and who can't come to Tique stock, our absentee bid form. There it is. Okay. So if you want to bid on something that's in the catalog, all you have to do if you can't come to Tique stock is to let me know what item number you're bidding on and to find the catalog. I've listed the link several times, but you can also go to Auction Zip and look up Rosie's Auction House, and it will take you right to the photo gallery, and that will have all the item numbers. So when you call in or when you email me or PM me, I will fill this form out with the item number, and this will be what I will have with me up in the auction booth to take your bid. So and I did not, of course, this is the first time I'm doing it, so I forget things. I did not put the big bid increments in because it's not like really an online auction. I kind of take it like it is. But if you're bidding $100, make sure you bid over 10. So 100, if you want an absentee bid, go 110. And when I go to 200, I normally go to 225. So you're going to want to go to 225. Okay, let's see. We got some questions. How many camping with us and how many vendors? Well, I think there is going to be 8 to 10 campers, and I think there's going to be about maybe another 10 to 12 that are coming locally to set up. So I mean, it should be a pretty full house. Okay. Geneva, I have to say, I've been wanting to get on the phone with you, Geneva. I can't wait to meet you. And can you bring a fire ring, or will there be a communal one? We have a communal one. We just bought one. Jen just put it together. And we've got a whole pile of wood from the building to start the fires with. So we're all set there. I even have the magic fire we can put in and watch the fire change colors. It'll be cool. But yeah, and Geneva, you're camping too. Are you gonna have a camper? I was going to ask you that, or a van, or what are you camping in, or a tent? Because I'm going to try to get you under a tree. Hi, Joanne. Oh, Polly's coming too. Okay. So that brings me up another question. Polly wanted to know how to get from the motels out here, and I sent Polly a little map, a little Google map. So if you need that, I can send it to you. Just email me or PM me. It's very simple. If you're at the Hampton or the Holiday, you just go south and you're going to make one turn and then another turn out in the country and you're here. It's not very far at all. From Marshall, it probably takes 10 minutes. I can't wait to meet Janine. I know. I keep watching the weather. I have to stop watching the weather. It's going to be hot. It's a tent. Okay, awesome. I'm going to try to get you under a tree somewhere. We're going to see how that goes. They're saying like the hottest weather here is going to be middle of the week, and Wednesday and Thursday are probably going to be the hottest day. Then it's going to cool down a little bit, but it's still going to be mid 80s. And I know that's like July weather, but that's what it's going to be. And I don't know. I've been watching it. It doesn't look like rain. So just make sure you are prepared for some warm weather. And if you're setting up, if you have a canopy, that would be great. If not, I may have a couple extra. So let me know if you don't have a canopy. And what else? The auction, uh, the auction part of the barn here is not air conditioned, but we have a big overhead door, and we're going to open that up, and we put a canopy outside. So there's another 10, 20 feet outside that will be shaded if you have to sit outside. Oh, Pamela, I'm so sorry. Oh, Geneva, it's going to be so much fun. You don't have to be nervous. Just it's going to be great fun. John and I are both looking forward to it. He cut the grass today, and everything is trimmed. Now somebody's pulling in, and I don't know who this is, so we'll see who it is. We are having local people stop. Let me see if I know who it is. Who is it? We'll see, because we have company. I don't know who it is. Give me a second. Any other questions? Hello. Oh, I think our food truck people are here. Is that who you guys are? Come here. Say hello to everybody. So I'm glad they stopped in. We are having a Mexican food truck here. And she will tell us exactly what here. Okay. I'm going live, so come in and meet everybody. You can say hello. What's your first name?
Judith.
Judith?
Yes.
Okay, everybody. This is Judith. Oh my gosh. And what's your name? You want to say hello to everybody? So we have a Mexican food wagon coming in, don't we, guys?
Yes, we do.
And when are you guys coming in for everybody?
We're gonna come here Thursday night.
Okay.
So we will be here Friday and Saturday.
Okay.
So we're gonna hear beer prepared.
And what's your name, Sweet Pea?
¿Cuál es tu nombre? Abby.
Oh my goodness. You want to say hi to everybody?
Sí.
They're all coming to see ya. Hello.
Sí.
So what's your specialty on the wagon?
Well, we have Mexican food.
Uh-huh.
So we do quite a lot.
Uh-huh.
So
hello there. You're a cool kid. You want to say hello to everybody? Say hello. Can you see yourself in there? We're looking forward to having you. All right. My husband is hanging around here someplace. If you want to just wait, he should see you and come out.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. See you Thursday.
Well, okay, but he'll come out and show you where you can park and everything. Okay, so there you go. We talked about that. Yeah. Kids are so cute. Yes, we are so excited to have food here on Thursday. Well, they'll be set up Thursday night, but the food will probably be Friday and Saturday. So if you need it, there's a food wagon here. We're going to have a community grill if you want to use that too. It's all set up for you to use if you're camping or you're just hanging around. So we have that too. Um, yeah. Is there any other questions? Let me see. I'm going to call John here. So hang on a second because he's in the house. Reality TV. Kids are so cute. Is there any other questions while we're thinking about it? So hang on just a second. Oh, I don't know where he is. Okay. A flip phone. Yeah, that's me. I have a flip phone. So I don't know where John is, but he's around here someplace. They'll wait a second. Um, but yeah, we'll have the food here, which I'm excited about. So that you don't have to worry about it if you're coming just for the auction or you're coming for the entire time. You will have some food here. Yes, vendors will be set up on Friday. I don't know what to expect on Friday. I was thinking that Friday would be like a setup day and we'd be able to shop each other's booths and stuff. I have advertised it to be open Friday. But it's like an early bird. So I don't really know what to expect. This is the first time we're doing this, so I don't know what to expect at all. Okay. Can we camp and sell in the same spot? Yes, Kay. And you are going to be right under a tree. Um, and it's going to be perfect. We've got a big shade tree for you. All right. Okay. Any other questions? I see that Bob and Vicky. Oh, are you coming, Bob and Vicky? Uh, we are right. If you're, whoops, hang on a second. Hey, John, the food wagon's here. The food wagon people. They're here. They're here now to talk to you, like where you want to put it and everything. So, okay, okay, okay. Bye. It's gonna. This is probably the start of the craziness. No, there is no buyer's premium. There is no seller's fee. There is no nothing, okay? Nothing, nothing, nothing. And that is for everybody at home too. We're going to do the standard shipping. If you buy something like a huge lamp that's going to take a couple boxes, I might charge you a little more. Um, but no. Yeah, oh, you advertised it on our state page too. Yeah. You guys are just going to be doing this with me because I've never done this before. And I think it's going to be a blast. I really do. So yeah, I forgot to say that we are not charging any buyer's premium. Even if you use a credit card, I'm just going to let it go. This is an event for everybody that is part of the group, that is part of our community, and it's an appreciation type thing. So we're not going to do that. I will say though, cash is king. And I think we all know that. So when you go to a market, make sure that you do have cash, because there may be some vendors that don't take, credit cards, and you want to make sure that you have cash. You wish you were closer. Well, we're going to bring it right up to you, Amanda. We're going to do a lot of filming, so you'll see it. Auction Zip showed it in their info. I'll have to take a look at that and correct it if it does. But no buyer's premium. For those of you that are at home, it's going to be just like the normal auctions that we do, and the normal shipping costs. And if you have something here in the warehouse, it's going to be just, partial shipping too. All right. Can't fit tables in my car, but I can sell out of the trunk. Um, I'm sure that we'll have extra tables, Pauline, and there's enough people that are going to set up that are watching that will fit. Somebody will have an extra table. I am absolutely certain of it. Hi, Christine. Auction Zip says they charge for the service. I don't. I'm like I said, I haven't used Auction Zip in about 8 years. So I will definitely check and see. Maybe they do. I don't. Okay. So if there is some kind of a service fee for using AuctionZip, that's usually when they process credit cards and stuff, and I'm not using AuctionZip for that. This auction will not go on AuctionZip. The only thing I use AuctionZip for was the photo gallery, which I could use as a um, catalog. Okay, here's John. John was taking a ride around the block. Okay. Yeah, if I were selling, like when I do this in the fall, we may be selling with the internet and auction zip, and then I'm sure there's a fee to process the credit cards and stuff like that. What a great back 40. Yes, and there's trails back there. If you're coming, John will take you for a ride on the buggy and you can go back and see our marsh. Oh, good. See, Timmy has tables, Pauline, so she will have an extra table for you. Awesome. Okay, what else was I going to say? Be aware of the heat. Um, and cash is king. And what else? You guys know how to do this. I think it's just going to happen. I think it's just going to happen. To set up, can we pull our vehicles up to unload? Um, I'm going to want you to if you want your vehicle next to you, we are going to be able to put your vehicle right next to you. Okay, so you don't have to worry about that. Bring chairs. Bring your own chairs. Yes, and the local people, the people that come from Auction Zip and estatesales.net, they're not going to have chairs. We're going to be the lucky ones, okay? Bring your chairs. We only have 30 chairs in the auction house, and I that's all that's really going to fit in there. We might fit a few more, so we'll be sitting outside, and some people will be sitting outside, and you're going to want to bring your chairs with you. Okay, Velma. Velma's coming. Let's see what Velma has to say. This is all new to me. Do I just set up my items and hope that people will buy my stuff? Yes, Velma. Okay, so Friday we're going to be open. It's like an early bird sale. I don't know what to expect. I have hit every Facebook page around here. We're going to have signs at the crossroads of 27 and 60. I think there will be people coming in Friday. I think the big day will be Saturday. Friday, I think if we just look at each other's booths and buy from each other and visit and chat, I think we're going to have time for that. I don't anticipate really busy Friday, but I may be wrong, okay? And I just want you to know this. I may be wrong. There may be people here Friday, but Saturday with the auction at noon, I did it at noon, so everybody would come early and shop booths, okay? Bring your own chairs. What times are we selling? Uh, again, I don't know. I would say, Saturday we should be set up by 9, 10 o'clock. Same thing for Friday. We're just learning all this together. We'll see if people come early, they'll just have to wait. I'm going to be here. I'm going to have my stuff in the garage with the door open. So if Friday, I'll probably be set up by 10 o'clock. Okay. I'm getting a battery operated personal fan. Yes. It's going to seem hot because we're not used to it being this hot. If it was July, it probably wouldn't be a big deal. And I will tell you what has always helped me when I used to do craft shows. I would take a washcloth and put it in a cooler with some ice, and I'd set that washcloth behind my neck, and I was good to go. I mean, good to go. As long as I had that cold washcloth behind my neck, the heat didn't bother me. I'm gonna put it on my signs 10 o'clock. I really didn't advertise a time. I said Friday was early bird and Saturday was, before the auction. I'm easy. Yeah. Okay. Any other questions? So also, and I will say this too, if you would like to go and do like Allen Antique Malls, they are only 13 miles south. And if you are visiting to shop and you want to go down there too, it's not a far drive at all. And I've never seen anywhere so many antique malls all in one space in a little tiny town that doesn't even have a traffic light. So that is something fun to do if you're in Marshall. The Marshall downtown is like a Norman Rockwell picture. You will absolutely love shopping in Marshall. So there's so much to do besides the events that we have going on here. Suntan lotion, yes. How long do I anticipate the auction will take at noon? I don't know. I have not sold since March. I do think I'm going to have help coming. If I have help coming, it's gonna go a little faster. If I don't think our building is black, I really don't think it's going to get hot enough that it's going to bother me in there. If it does, I'll take a break and I'll come back in. To do 200 lots to start at noon, I would think that we'd be over by 3. Okay. We are open on Sunday. There is no fee to sell. All you have to do is let me know that you are coming. There's no fee to sell. We do have a lot of booths that will have sunshine. They are, well, behind me is where the sun sets. In front of the buildings is where it rises. So there is going to be sun for those of you along the buildings as the sun goes up over the building. But make sure you've got a canopy or something or an umbrella. But we're going to have the right here in front, we're going to have the big 20 by 40 gathering place that's going to be under a tent. So if you bring your own chairs and you get too warm, you can sit under that tent. Right, Val? Will you, Jill, be doing pop-up sales? Yes, indeed. We are going to be going around meeting people so that everybody at home can meet them too. If you would like to do pop-up sales, we probably will do pop-up sales on Friday and Sunday. Okay. So it's not about everything being totally dependent on crowds coming in, because we also have the opportunity to sell via the internet. We'll probably sell right here where I'm at right now. I'll probably put a table up right outside under the tent, and we'll do that when we have extra time. The antique stores in Allen are definitely open on Sunday. If you need help, I'm happy to help. Oh, cool. You're coming too, Debbie? That's awesome. That's awesome. I think we're going to have plenty of help. I'm very excited about the auction. I haven't sent you any pictures yet, but the auction building is finished in the back for as finished as it's going to be. And I'm very happy with how everything's going. So I'm very happy the Mexican truck is here too, because that's one less thing I have to worry about. Again, I want to stress about the absentee bids. So if you're home and you want to absentee, all you have to do is take a picture of the item that you want to put a bid on, PM me or email me, tell me how much you want to go, and then I will go ahead and do that. Is it possible to input measurements for the items? I probably can do that now that I've got everything set up on the tables. If you want to send me the item numbers you want measurements on, I will try to get that right back to you. All of us will help. Oh, it's so exciting. I am so excited. John, did you need anything? Oh, if you're just coming to shop, Denise, you don't need to let me know. It's if you're setting up, just so I have an idea of where we're gonna put you. Also, if you want to come just to camp, let me know that too. We have a place that's kind of down the lane here that you can camp in if you want to camp. There's a big tree down at the end, and we're excited to have you if you just want to camp. I'm excited for me too. Those of you going to have a fabulous time, and my assistant from a distance, Miss Wildlife, will be there to help me, I'm sure. Okay, is there anything else anybody needs to know? We will have the back building open for flea market items. The front of this building, which has all the fenton in it, will be locked during the auction so that nobody can get in there for security reasons, because we just won't have the people to watch it. But it will be open. It's going to get warm in there during the day, but in the evenings, see you later, guys. See you next weekend. it's going to be cooler there in the evening. We'll have fans and stuff on, but there's no, air conditioning in there too. But there's a lot of Fenton, and anything in there will be for sale. So we literally have hundreds of pieces of Fenton. All right, I guess I'm going to take off then. If there's anything else you want to talk about. I wish it was like that. I can't wait to see you all eat Polly. Oh my goodness. And I think what it is, because it looks like it's going to be in the high 50s, lower 60s in the evening times. So it's going to be warm in the middle part of the day and cooler at night. So that's just awesome. Okay. And Valerie, I have to give a shout out to Valerie. She is going to bring us the 20 by 40 foot tent, right, Valerie? Which will keep us cooler. So that's a pretty big darn tent, and she is just bringing that, and that is we thank you very, very much, Valerie. Okay. So one other question. I am debating about whether to do a 10 at 10 tomorrow because it is the holiday. What do you all think? What do you all think? Give me your opinion because I'm thinking about it right now. It's a 20 by 20. Great. Great. That's big enough. Yeah, she's donating it for the event. I don't know where I got 40. I meant 20 by 20. All right. Here, did you hear the pheasant? It has been literally 15 years since we've had pheasants behind the house here, and we now have probably 3 male pheasants, and they all have females following them around, 2 or 3 females. So it's really been cool to watch them this season. I'm sure if you come that you'll be able to see them too. They come out every night. Prayers for everyone, safe travels. Okay. Okay. All right. No more questions. I guess I'm going to see you. I probably will then have a 10 at 10 Tuesday morning because I want to keep touch base with you. I don't think I'll do tomorrow morning. I'll kind of play it by ear, but nobody seems to be too excited about it. Let's see what Miss Wildlife says. I think tomorrow's a judgment call. You might want to relax before the fun. You're right. You were probably right. And it'll definitely be a nice day tomorrow. So I think maybe I will relax and I'll come back on Tuesday. All right. Okay. If there's no more questions, I'm going to take off. So I am very excited. And there's one thing I want to tell you. If you're at home, you're going to have a great time too. You're going to be able to meet people or see the faces, put faces to names. We're going to have lots of pop-up sales, and we're going to try to get a camera going so that you can watch the auction too. So it's going to be fun. We're going to remember everybody at home too because we want to bring everybody into it. Okay. All right. Have a wonderful Memorial Day tomorrow, and I hope you're having a great weekend, and I'll see you Tuesday morning. Later, Gators. If you need anything at all, please let me know. If you want a phone call, um, I'll email you to get that address. Okay, if you need a phone call, do not hesitate to email me and say I need, can we talk a few minutes on the phone? I'm not a texter. I can't text. So if you need a phone call, let me know. Otherwise, we'll see you very soon. Okay. Later, Gators.